السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. أما بعد. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, we welcome you once again to this series called Let's Acquire Khushu. Inshallah ta'ala, today we are going to talk about why we shouldn't spit in front of us while we are praying if there is a need that arises like this. The Prophet ﷺ has clearly commanded us that while we are in the prayer, we should not spit in front of us. The Prophet ﷺ says in a hadith recorded by Imam Bukhari rahimahullah, the number of this hadith is 406. The Prophet ﷺ says, إِذَا كَانَ أَحَدُكُمْ يُصَلِّي, if one of you is praying the salah, فَلَا يَبْسُقُ قِبَلَ وَجْهِهِ, then he should not spit in front of himself. فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ قِبَلَ وَجْهِهِ إِذَا صَلَّى. The Prophet ﷺ says that while a man is praying, Allah Azza wa Jal is in front of him. Therefore, we should not spit in front of us while we are in the middle of the prayers. The Prophet ﷺ said in another narration of Imam Bukhari rahimahullah, the hadith number is 416. The Prophet ﷺ said, إِذَا قَامَ أَحَدُكُمْ إِلَى الصَّلَاةِ فَلَا يَبْصُقُ أَمَامَهُ فَإِنَّمَا يُنَاجِي اللَّهِ مَا دَامَ فِي مُصَلَّى. The Prophet ﷺ says that when you get up to start to pray, then you should not spit in front of you because you are conversing with Allah Azza wa Jal, because the person that's praying is conversing with Allah Azza wa Jal so long as he is in the prayer on his musalla. Similarly, the Prophet ﷺ also said, وَلَا عَنْ يَمِينِهِ, he should not even spit onto his right. فَإِنَّ عَنْ يَمِينِهِ مَلَكًا, that there is an angel onto his right. That's why he shouldn't even spit onto his right either. وَلْيَبْصُقْ عَنْ يَسَارِهِ أَوْ تَحْتَ قَدَمِهِ فَيَدْفِنُهَا. The Prophet ﷺ says, he has the option of spitting onto his left, or he could spit under his own feet and bury it right there. However, with the kind of musallas and the masjids we today have in our arena, we don't quite have masjids which are purely built on the ground-like surfaces. Therefore, we know that today's masjids have got beautiful carpets, beautiful marble or granite flooring, or things like that. Consequently, we'd not be in a position to spit onto the ground underneath our feet. Therefore, what we could do, the ulama say, what we could do is that we could use a handkerchief, or for that matter, a tissue paper, in order to spit just in case we have to, and roll that tissue paper over and put it back in the pocket so you could securely discard it once the salah is done. Look, we all know that it is unbefitting a Muslim that he does not respect the masajid. Allah Azza wa Jal says, في بيوت أذن الله أن ترفع ويذكر فيها اسمه. Allah Azza wa Jal says that Allah Azza wa Jal, these masjids are in a way built for us to remember Allah Azza wa Jal and glorify Allah Azza wa Jal, sanctify Allah Azza wa Jal. So these masajid, these masjids are built for the purpose of the glorification of Allah Azza wa Jal, not that we undermine the significance, the importance, the sanctity of masjids. We shouldn't do that. And simultaneously, at the same time, when someone spits in the masjids like that, it can cause inconvenience to the other people who would come in and want to pray there. Therefore, when we are praying like this, we must always make sure that we are not really spitting in front of us, neither are we spitting onto our right. We are allowed to spit onto our left because the Prophet ﷺ says, وَلْيَبْصُقْ عَنْ يَسَارِهِ, and the ulama say that it is allowed to spit onto your left. Of course, when you do not have anyone else onto your left, then it is allowed. And it is allowed because onto your left is your qareen, Satan. is standing while one is praying there. So that's absolutely fine. Nonetheless, we know that the ulama have said that the best thing to discard the sputum, the spittle, the mucus is that we have a handkerchief or a tissue paper and spit in that and roll that over and securely place it in the pocket and discard it when the salah is done. May Allah Azza wa Jal grant us khushu every possible way, and may Allah Azza wa Jal accept all our salahs. Ameen ya Rab. Wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Subhanak Allahumma bihamdika. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.